Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. In this video we're going to take a look at the Cardano price and also the Bitcoin price, and we're talking about what actually happened yesterday. What we can straight away see is that Bitcoin closed above the level that I said would be important that it closes, which was the 46,500. So we've seen that. That's, in my opinion, good news, at least good news in the context of what happened. Cardano, however, didn't close above 255. I would have loved to see it close above that level. Anyway, what we can see that most coins are in the red. However, one of the coins that I wouldn't say promoted, but which I made a few videos on and said that we will see new all-time highs soon, actually is doing quite well. And I'm talking here about Algorand. So let's take a look what Algorand is doing just quickly before we jump into the video. So I don't know if anyone checked your algo chart today, but it is doing extremely well. I'm happy that I didn't sell anything. It did do particularly well yesterday during the price drop, and then I checked my portfolio and it briefly dropped to, I think, 118, and that is when I bought some more, and this morning it's at unbelievable 160. It's just crazy. So whoever watched my videos about Algorand and bought some, I think is extremely happy. I think Coty is still not doing very well, but just look at that. Just amazing. I'm so happy that I've got this coin, and I've been talking about a breakout for a while now. Let's take a quick look at Coty. I think Coty is a bit suffering because Cardano is suffering, and obviously Coty is a little bit related to Cardano because of the, it's built on Cardano, but it's good to have at least a couple of coins in the portfolio that are doing extremely well at the moment. Let's take a look at that first, and that is the sort of fear and greed, not fear and greed, but it's a similar chart which shows where we currently are with the Bitcoin price. We're currently in the greed phase, but we haven't really touched the euphoria phase yet. And so far in every major bull run, we've actually gone up to the euphoria phase. So that tells me that we are not there yet, and we want to get up here. So we are in greed, which is, yes, not majorly concerning, because look at what happened here before in 2012. That was August. That was basically before that September dip in 2012. What we saw there, we touched the greed phase, and then we dropped again down until November. And then we saw new highs back then, I believe. And then we dropped again. Okay, and then in 2013 we had the same thing. Saw new highs. Then again we saw the same in 2017, where we didn't exactly touch the, here, that was in March. Yeah, we touched the greed phase, and then we dropped again. Again, that was March, however. And then we went up in May, dropped again in September, and then we went up to the euphoria phase. So that is what could happen this time again. I'm still bullish. Also looking at the stock to flow model, I think we can expect price of at least 80k of Bitcoin. I think rather more. Right, let's take a look at the Bitcoin price. It closed above the 200-day moving average, which is nice. I think that is important. I did say it in yesterday's video that I wanted the daily candle to close above 46,500. That would be above, or at least at the same level as the former swing low here. I didn't want us to make new lower lows, and that is important that we've at least held that level. Today it's at 46,000, nearly 700. So that's good. And I mean, we now need to know what's happening. I believe yesterday, and I did say that in yesterday evening's video, it was a bit of manipulation. We had El Salvador introducing Bitcoin. There are the powers to be, don't really want that. So there was, I believe, a bit of a sell-off, which then triggered, let's say margin calls, or leveraged positions got closed, stop losses activated, triggered, and that led to a bit of a chain reaction down to 41,000 or 42,000. And for me, these are, rather exciting days, because I bought some more Algorand at a low price. And by the way, as we are talking now, it's just going up to 167. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. There will be a correction soon anyway, but it's crazy. So that's good, and I just think we need to wait what's going to happen. We tried to break back into this channel. Now we're rather far away from that again. But yeah, I believe there will be a recovery anyway. That's my view. It might be a bit slow over the next few days, but there will be a recovery. With Cardano, unfortunately, we dropped below that 255 level. However, we held sort of at 250. So that candle actually closed at 251, 250 exactly. So maybe it's not all bad. I thought we would close above 255, which would have been... Oh no, 250 is actually the recent... Well, no, it was 250, 252, 253. So we didn't close above that or at that level. But guys, yeah, it's what it is. And Cardano is suffering a little bit before the 12th, it seems. And however, I'm gonna hold on to it. Gives me a bit more time to buy a little bit more, because as you know, I believe we'll see prices of at least 450 this year, maybe even more. If we see something similar like with Solana, where, you know, after the 12th, as there will be more demand for the ADA coins, that price should really go up. And you know that I see it as a long-term investment. And to be honest, I can't give financial advice, you know that, but I encourage you to take a look at the long-term perspective as well. I think people who try to make the quick money always suffer on days like that yesterday. But if you're a long-term holder, these are good days for you, because you can buy more for the long term. And that could be, you know, half a year, that could be a year, that could be 3 years or 5 years. I strongly believe that we haven't seen the high in this bull run yet. So these are just good days, because you can just buy more. And I was actually hesitating a little bit to buy more at 310, but you know, now obviously I only see discounts. So that's quite good. And everything else, of course, all the indicators now showing red. I mean, the good thing is that the RSI is still showing a lot of move to the upside now, a lot of possibilities to get to the upside. I mean, we're only at the 50 level yet. What is good is that the 50 level could now, and it sometimes does that, the 50 level could act as sort of a rejection level here on the RSI. So we need to see if we can bounce off that 50 level. It's now just below that, and below 50 means actually we are bearish, but it could bounce off there. That'd be good. MACD, however, obviously completely in the red on the daily. Let's see if we can see anything on the hourly chart, and we can see a bullish crossover here on the hourly. I mean, it doesn't mean that much, but it shows that on the short term we seem to be going up again a little bit, and the RSI is sort of recovering a little bit as well. We are below the 50 level on the RSI on the hourly chart, but it means that we could be recovering now, and it's only short term anyway, that perspective. But seems to be on the hourly that we're making higher lows now again. So there is an attempt to recover. We are now above the 20 period moving average on the hourly, or just below that again. But it seems like we're making higher lows. So there's a little bit of hope that we are going to recover now. And you know, you need these drops to shake out a lot of the people who want to make quick money, a lot of the weak hands. And that is why I never do leverage trading. And what we can see here, we saw that long shadow to the downside, another long shadow, a bit of uncertainty here, but then we had an engulfing bullish green candle. That's a bullish pattern. Engulfing green candle, completely engulfing the previous 4-hour candle. Again, here we are above the 200 period moving average on the 4-hour chart. That clearly provided support here for these two candles. And now we seem to be moving up a little bit. And all we can do now, this was crazy yesterday, huge red volume. Let's just see what's going to happen going forward. I'm holding on to my coins, and I, of course, will update you later today. Let me know if you have any algo. That'd be interesting, and I'm sure you would be very excited. I know some of you guys have algo, and I saw that in my in the comments of the Algorand video. All right, let's hope it will all go up again. And yeah, thanks again for all your comments and all your likes and new subscribers. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.